Hey you guys, sorry about that. The last video cut off by mistake. But as I was saying, I really do appreciate everybody's, um, support and the impact that the hobby and the community has had on helping me through my grieving process. My dad and I were like this. We were basically joined at the hip, and for him to have gone, sorry, it's hard to talk about still, but for him to have gone and, he was very up in age. He was 76 years old. And, he had been battling health problems for a long time. But in the eyes of me, it seemed really sudden. One minute he was getting done with the procedure and doing okay, and then the next minute he was on a ventilator in the hospital. And then he left us, and it's kind of, he did it his way. I mean, he was still pretty sharp up until the end there, and he was starting to have some memory issues, but he still remembered us and remembered all of us, everything pretty well. There were just things he would forget, and I wonder if that was somewhat selective. I'm joking, but we were big into music and the radio, and if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have came back to doing radio when I did, because before he passed, he was like, "You need to go back to radio," and I said, "I don't want to go back to radio. I don't want to, I don't want the responsibility or blah, blah, blah." But something told me around the time that he passed that I needed to go back, so I did. And here we are doing music for Night Owls, and it's great, and I enjoy it. So, in the first video, there's a link, as I said, in the description of the last video that I just posted. It's titled "I'm Back." So the last video, down from this one, there's a link in the description where you can post it, and I'll put it here again too. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and say hey and vent a little bit. Things have been, it's still really tough, and we're trying to adjust to life still, but we're doing okay. And we have the help of God, so I think we'll be fine. It's just rough, because he started giving me, this is how I knew something was up. He started giving me his record collection. And if my dad never let anybody touch his records. He didn't want anybody touching his records. And when he started giving me the record collection, I got scared. I mean, so I have his record collection and, all the music that I heard about from him. Like, somebody was talking about the Amboy Dukes. Ted Nugent's first band. band. He introduced me to the Amboy Dukes, and played them on the radio show last night. And it was a lot of fun. But anyway, I'm going to sign off for now. But as I always say, stay sufficiently lit, stay blessed, and we will see you on the next one. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.